What's up, Aries? This is Valkyrie Tarot coming at you with your love and soulmate reading for the first half of March 2020. So this will go from about the 1st to the 15th. Had a couple people reach out to me in regards to personal readings, okay? If I am responding back to you, it's going to come from an email at vrsholistichealth@gmail.com, okay? I think some people weren't prepared to get it from that account, but I share it with the other business, my Reiki healing business as well. So just kind of keep an eye out for that if you are looking for it. Again, it's $50 for a face-to-face or a Skype interview, so a live reading, and it's $30 for a pre-recorded Vimeo reading. Okay, so I only take PayPal right now as payment, but if you guys are interested in that, there's information below on how to contact me moving forward. Okay, that being said, let's get going, Aries. All right, so this is Love and Soulmate reading for Aries, March 1st to 15th, 2020. Keep in mind, there you are, you popped out. Keep in mind, this is for whoever it resonates for. There are some people that have been sending me some comments in regards to, you know, oh, your reading was backwards. Okay, so that's totally fine. It's however it's going to resonate for you. I'm just channeling a greater collective. So really, you know, it's how it kind of connects with you. I watch a lot of other readers, and sometimes what I am looking for actually pops up as the opposite side of what the reading is, especially if you're a cross watcher. So that's just another thing to keep in mind. Okay. So we have Aries energy. We have the Emperor popping out. So divine masculinity, but also someone who is in control, someone who is fair, and someone who, you know, is kind of stubborn about their own ways, but stubborn in a good way. Like they know how to rule and they know how to take the lead without issue. Right. We also have the Four of Cups popping up here. Four of Cups means kind of, you know, passing by. This could be that you rejected someone else or you have felt rejected by someone else. You're kind of focusing on all the other cups instead of the one cup that's being offered to you, which, you know, we'll see what the reading says, but sometimes it can be the one that got away because you weren't paying attention, you know? Okay, here we go. First card is you. The Artist, very nice. Unique to this deck, the Artist is someone who can dream and manifest their own destiny. So very similar to the Magician type of energy here, but this is someone who is able to literally think and wish what they want into reality. All right. This is your loved one, is the Page of Cups, Piscean energy. Page of Cups is usually a child or very young energy. This is usually a apology or a message of, you know, love, somewhere around the way. The energy between the two of you, however, is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Libran energy, when we see this in reverse, it is more of a, this is the bitch card, unfortunately. This is someone who very quickly just said something, was very blunt and to the point, doesn't care if they hurt you or not, doesn't care if you're out of their life or not. They basically were like, well, you hurt me, so I'm going to hurt you back, and boom, see ya. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is almost like they lose control of their steady and they become very angry. So they say something and it can come back very hurtful. Challenge between the two of you is the Judgment card, Scorpionic energy in reverse. So there's no apology yet. There's no moving forward between the two of you. There's also a blockage of your karmic cycle. And the block of the challenge is the Hermit card in reverse. Is Hermit is Virgo energy. And when we see it in reverse, it can mean complete withdrawal or loneliness. So this is someone who's kind of isolated themselves given the situation because they are trying to heal, but they don't know where to start, type of thing. Past situation currently influencing you, Aries. We have the Fool. Okay. Aries energy again. The Fool in reverse, though, means not taking a blind leap of faith towards someone. This is holding back. This is being afraid to make a educated risk, okay? So holding back, not wanting to put everything in, all the eggs in one basket yet. Death is the past influence for your loved one. So scorpionic energy. Might be a Scorpio in their placement here, so we have water signs over here. Death doesn't always mean true death. It can mean an ending and or letting go of something that no longer serves, okay? So it means the end of something to become something else, okay? Phoenix rising type of mentality here. Sometimes you have to let go of something within yourself to be able to move forward and develop into a better person, okay? Outcome from your point of view. Tower in reverse, scorpionic energy. Again, there's a Scorpio somewhere, either in your chart or in the other person's chart. This is same as judgment here. So you have 3 Scorpio cards here. There's an end that is going to test the ability for your person to move forward, okay? You are resisting change, though. When we see Tower in reverse, that is a resisting of change, but it is a personal transformation. Something is happening within you, okay? But you're trying to avoid that from happening. And this judgment card over here, this is an avoidance of moving forward through your karmic cycle, okay? Outcome from your loved one's point of view. There's that 4 of Cups. Yeah, so they either feel like you were the one that got away or they feel rejected by you, depending on how the other cards play out. Overall outcome, there's the Emperor. That's funny, they popped out together, but this time the Emperor was in reverse. So when we see the Emperor in reverse, Aries energy again, divine masculine energy as well. The Emperor in reverse is someone who is dominating. They lack discipline. They are very stubborn. They are very controlling to a point where they don't let the other person do what they want to do. They are taking control over the situation and are almost, you know, they're almost like stifling of the other person's personality because what they want is more important. Queen of Pentacles is the energy under the deck, though. So this is a loving, compassionate, solid foundation energy. This is a motherly energy, wanting to move forward, wanting to put down roots and watch them grow, okay? So that's just something to think about. That's a good card to have for the energy of the deck. Let's see what else is going on here. All right, can I get an explanation of the artist? So Aries, why are you showing up? That's too many cards. We're not taking those. Sorry. Aries, why are you showing? Yeah. All right. 3 of Cups. So you could be going out and having some fun with some friends. It could mean a reunion of sorts. So you might be trying to manifest a reunion with this person. It can be third-party issues, but I tend to only read that when it's in reverse, okay? Yep, loved one over here. 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. So I'm guessing something ended between the 2 of you. There was a rejection somewhere along here. All right. Queen of Swords. 3 of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. So perhaps one of you was sick and tired of waiting for the other person to figure it out, being impatient. Can I get another one of those 3 of Wands? Death card. Yeah. So they were sick of waiting. So something came to an end over here. So this is your loved one, that card right there. So your loved one said something. Your loved one said something over here that they were impatient. They were sick of waiting for you. So we got the Chariot over here for the Judgment card. So trying to move forward triumphantly. But again, this Judgment card is blocked. So what are we moving forward from? Sorry, these cards are really slippery right now. They're not letting me. It's not what I want. I want this one. Knight of Swords. Yep. Okay, so something was said. Someone came in very swiftly, very quickly, and said something to a point, and might have been hurtful. What was said? What was said? Yep, all right. So someone was impatient. Someone felt like they had to wait too long. The other one needed patience. So I think this one is you over here, and balance, needed to make a choice. So you're like, I need patience, I need balance before I can make a choice here. Okay. Page of Wands in reverse. So having a lack of motivation to move forward. It was almost like there was so much pressure on someone that they just were like, there's too much pressure, I can't, I'm just not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna sit back, I'm gonna relax, and it'll figure itself out. Yeah. The Fool, not wanting to make a blind leap of faith because someone wasn't willing to make a commitment towards you. What's the Death card about? What's this ending over here? Yep. Someone wanted independence, or put their independence and their need to make money and finances above this relationship. What is this Tower movement over here? The Hierophant. So trying to avoid disaster, but the Hierophant is seeking wisdom from someone else. Okay? Hierophant is Taurus energy. This is spiritual wisdom. It is tradition. It is a formal education. So perhaps you're seeking wisdom from someone else. This can also mean traditional relationships, and perhaps that was part of the issue, is this person didn't want a traditional relationship, or maybe you didn't. Four of Cups. It's the Emperor in reverse. All right. So, yeah, the one that got away, and now the Emperor in reverse, this is this person, the outcome is angry. There's an anger there. There's an upsetness because I think you moved on from this person over here, or you're threatening to move on from them, Aries. I'm gonna get this Emperor. Yep. You're threatening to move on because you don't see any stability in this, but there is stability. Interesting. King of Pentacles is Taurus energy here. But there's no confidence. There's a lack of confidence here. Aries energy again. Or Leo energy, sorry. But there is healing. Okay? And there's the Queen of Cups. So there is a wanting to move forward with emotion in this relationship. And we got the Lovers in reverse on the bottom of the deck. This is the second reading that's kind of come up a little confusing to me. And I don't know if my energy is off today or what, but it seems like someone was rejected. Your loved one rejected you or felt rejected. And because of that, they're all sorts of messed up about it. So they might be making another offer towards you. They feel left out in the cold. There's a... oh, wow. You're trying to be all steady and balanced over here. But because that you're waiting for your... Oh, wait. I get it. I get it. You had your mind on someone else, and you were waiting to make a choice between the two of them. This kind of had your loved one all up in a tizzy over here. They felt that you were focusing more on those 3 cups than them. Do you see this? Do you see the 3 cups right there? And 3 cups. Okay. They felt that you were paying attention to the other 3 cups more than them. And here they are offering you their cup. But you paid more attention to these 3 than them. So that kind of led them to be frustrated, and you were just kind of taking too much time. And because you were taking too much time, they're like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not going to do this anymore. But they can't let go of you. They don't know how to let go of you because there's still this need, this stubbornness to pull back in. There is stability here and there is love here. But you need to let go of the control factor. So I think your loved one is very controlling, and that might have been why you were like, I'm totally okay to move forward with this, but I'm not moving forward that fast. I need you to be slower. I need you to be patient, and I'm not going to move forward unless you are more stable and centered with your emotions moving forward. So we need balance before we move forward. Okay? That's where I'm getting at. All right, let's get some more cards here from the divination deck. Can you get the 3 cards for the energy behind this relationship for Aries? Spirit of the Wind, activity, movement, and disruption. So that's kind of like a Tower card. Spirit of the Elixirs, intoxication, uninhibited, and shameless. So there might have been, that's kind of that Emperor reverse in reverse. You know, there's kind of rushing forward and not paying attention to your emotions, and you just kind of want what you want. And then the masculine spirit jumped out. Action, power, dominance. That's what that Emperor card, you know, signifies. So if this were a twin flame type of setup, we're talking about the divine masculine is having a very hard time letting go of the divine feminine. They don't know how to be with the divine feminine. They feel rejected by the divine feminine, but they still want this. They're trying to move forward. They just don't know how to do it right now. They need balance. They need emotional balance, and they need, you know, they need some time is basically what it is. Can I get a message from Aries, loved one, to them? I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. Please know this, okay? So maybe they realized that they were a little controlling in the past, and they realized that they have to, you know, you decided, hey, you're too controlling, or whatever the reason was, you weren't going to move forward with them, whatever the reason was, and you rejected them. And that kind of threw them all over the place. Just effed up their energy. And you're like, hey, this is what I want. We can move forward, but you got to be more balanced out. And I'm not moving until that happens. Until you figure that out, I'm going to keep my options open. You know, that's kind of what you were saying. Can I get 3 cards here from the universe here? Extra. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Separation, time apart, is on the horizon. And soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Ooh, womp womp. Okay. So again, that's advice from the energies above and, you know, the angels, but it's take it as it resonates. You don't have to follow it if you don't want to. We are humans. We have free will, which is an amazing gift, especially in certain situations. It seems like there's some toxicity to this relationship. Toxicity isn't always bad. I probably shouldn't have used that word, but there's just an intensity here. There's an intensity. There's an intoxication here. There's a really big draw between the two of you. And because of that, one person felt a need to be controlling. When we see the Emperor in reverse, though, it's someone who's not stable in their emotions, okay? So what we're calling for down here is you're saying, I will move forward with you with this Knight of Swords. I will move forward with you in the Chariot once you find your emotional balance. And then we can decide where we want to go with this. But until then, you can hang out in the cold. I'm going to have fun, okay? So that's where you're coming from here. Aries, hopefully this resonated with you guys. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in a private reading, check out the description box below. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Deuces!